Hey, house guests. This is House of Chatter, House of Crime. We are following the David and Tesla case, now the David and Celeste Rivas Hernandez case. So if you don't know what's going on, this is centered around the recording artist David, who has a history of coming up on social media, primarily in 2022, where he was signed by a record label. Prior to that, he originally was born in New York. In 7th grade, he moved to Texas, where he was homeschooled and very religious, I guess, in a religious family. And I guess that devotion to his religion continues today. But during that time in 2001, he was doing Fortnite, and he was getting copyrighted because he was using other people's music. So his mother just told him to make his own music. So on his sister's iPhone, he used an app called BandLab and made his own music and then posted on social media for his Fortnite montages. So in 2022, his music leaks on TikTok, and he gets signed, and he releases Beautiful Homicide in 2022, coincidentally on 9/7. Now this date is important. So David is currently on tour, on a worldwide tour, but it has been canceled, and he's currently returned home to LA and is cooperating with authorities. So his Tesla was originally parked on his street in front of his Hollywood home. The home is rented in the name of his manager, but it seems that he is the resident there. Since he's been on tour, his car has been parked. It was towed because it was having a foul odor, so it was towed to the tow yard. And then the tow yard had to call the authorities because there was a very strong foul odor coming from the front trunk of the Tesla. The authorities open the trunk, and they find a female body dismembered. They say she's approximately 70 pounds, with wavy black hair, leggings, a two-top, and a gold bracelet. She's also in advanced decomposure. Sorry. So later they ID the person as Celeste Rivas Hernandez, a missing teenager from Lake Elsinore who was reported missing in April of 2024. And it is reported, at least on social media, that she was a fan of this artist David, and that David had a Discord group, and that she has been part of since 2001, before he's been signed. There is a lot of messages in between the artist David and a person named Celeste, along with videos and posts of them throughout 2023 and 2024, all the way up to her disappearance. It is important to note that there is some photograph evidence of him being like 6 minutes walking distance from her house the day that she disappeared. It was reported that he was paying off her friends to keep this relationship quiet. Mind you, David is now 20 years old, and the victim would have turned 15 at the beginning of September. So if you minus 3 years, she was actually 13 and he was 17. Like I said before in a previous video, it is rumored that he originally lied about his age. So now there's a lot of chatter online because there's all of these videos and evidence to this girl whose name is Celeste, along with lyrics, right? I have this name Celeste. She has her name on my chest. They also share the same tattoo. Actually, Celeste had that tattoo prior to her going missing. Now, so this is where it gets all murky and things. The new chatter and the new, I guess, evidence online is a teacher spoke about having Celeste as a student and having David in his classroom a month before she goes missing. So apparently she went missing from that teacher's classroom approximately a month prior to her going missing again. Maybe she was found in Hollywood, supposedly, allegedly, and then she was returned back to her family. Her family knows that she has a boyfriend named David, and then she goes missing again in April of 2024. So the new evidence is it's noted on the Discord group that one, they are talking about a girlfriend, and they say David is with a girl named Celeste. Now, the Discord moderator of that group recently has come out and said he has no knowledge that Celeste, the one in the Discord group that we have not confirmed is Celeste Rivas Hernandez, but the girl Celeste, he says he did not know she was missing, and he did not know that she was underage. Apparently, she has what's called a burner in Instagram, and her name is Celeste, but it's Herrera. But the pictures are a little different, but there's pictures with David. So there's a question of if it's actually the same Celeste in the Discord group or if it's a totally different person. It is also noted that the new information in chatter is that in the Discord group, he confirms that he's expecting with his girlfriend, and the date on this Discord chat was a few months after she went missing. There's also photographic evidence of a girl with Hello Kitty shoes, and coincidentally, Celeste went missing while wearing Hello Kitty shoes. So that's some of the newest chatter, and that she was recently text messaging with her friends through Instagram, through the Throwaway Instagram account. Now here is where the big giant rumors come in. It is rumored that she either got caught talking to another male and it went sideways and he took her out, and he put her in plastic bags, and he went on tour and he said, oh, my car was messed with and whatever, but he never reported stolen, so he was just saying, hey, I have an alibi because I'm on tour and they're never going to find her. Another one is, yes, that she was pregnant and he took her out that way so that nobody would know, because it would mess with her, again, his record career, because she's underage. Again, at the time of her disappearance, she was either 13 or 14 years old, and he's 18, 19, 20, so he could have been charged with some serious crimes, is what's being alleged. All alleged. Another theory is, now that these psychics on YouTube have gotten a hold of the case, is that it goes much deeper than just jealousy or pregnancy. It actually goes further into the music industry. Interesting enough, a couple names are mentioned. Selena Gomez's boyfriend, Benny Blanco, was mentioned by a psychic, right? And on social media, he is shown on a TMZ video to be with David at that Hollywood Hills house. So, but coincidentally, Selena Gomez is also part of the same record label and group that the singer is. So is that a stretch? Yeah. You can't just jump at associations, but it is kind of curious. So that was said by the psychic. It is also being said online, where people are saying that they're concerned that maybe this girl was sacrificed for a kidney to go to Selena Gomez, because it's been 10 years since her last kidney transplant. I think it's been that time, but then again, you can live with a kidney transplant for up to 30 years. But if you want to play devil's advocate, there are those online chatters and rumors that Selena Gomez is a secret partier and that her mom actually was caught partying. Do you remember those rumors that Selena Gomez was the partier in the Justin Bieber thing, and it wasn't Justin Bieber, it was actually Selena Gomez? Again, online chatter, alleged opinion, whatever. There's no proof of this at all. But it's very peculiar. I want to say that there's all of these small details and red flags on this Discord group between the singer David and this person named Celeste. Like I said, the family found out from TMZ about Celeste, and they said that she did have a boyfriend named David. Also, it is being alleged that she was sold by her sister, maybe pimped out to him, as far as some underground illegal ring of that sort, if you know what I mean. There's also chatter that maybe her brother knew of this relationship and he was concerned about it. And then there is the people who are mentioning Drake and the song that Kendrick Lamar said about him, and that it's connected through that. So it's really interesting to see this case kind of splinter out. Excuse me. That it's going so far into mainstream recording artists. We know that the victim was dismembered, so they're gonna have to see about that, and it's gonna be interesting to see that autopsy report and what it has to say. I suspect if she were pregnant, that would come up in a toxicology report, or them testing hormone levels. I believe they can still do that. Or even just the autopsy, I'm sure they'll assess everything. Normal heart, lungs, they'll go into all the human anatomy. So it should all be interesting. But at the moment, David, his tour is canceled. His brand deals are canceled. The music industry is definitely stepping away from him. So I guess Discord is really going to be his downfall at this point, because it's all innocent until proven guilty, but there's a lot of names that are associated with the victim. So that's what I got for you, house guests. Let me know what you think. Subscribe, like, share, and let me know what you would like to hear next. Thanks, house guests. Have a great day.